All right, so we have audio on YouTube live. I am Pamela McKinney. I'm CEO of Business Concepts Accelerated, also known as BCA. And we are a boutique um, fractional, well, we're a support consultancy, essentially overall. Overall, we're a support consultancy for small business, early stage founders and CEOs. And I and my team works with CEOs of small businesses, whether you're a solopreneur or you are a small business owner, or you have an idea, a vision, a gift, a talent, and there's a purpose for your expertise as well. And so with that, we are going to share how a little bit about the who, what, where, when, and how. Tonight, we're going to start with the who. I'm going to tell you a little bit about who I am as well. I'm going to share a little bit about who I'm looking for, who is the right audience for this clarity challenge. And it is a 30-day challenge, okay? So with that, I'm gonna just explain, and like I said, just kind of like with little breadcrumbs, walk you through. Right now, we're 10 days out from the 30-day challenge, starting January the 12th. And on that day, and I'm gonna just explain a little bit high level in regards to what to expect during the weeks of the 4-week challenge. And but I think it's just, it's really engaging, and it will get you to a point of having a 30, it will get you to the point of having a personalized go-to-market strategy. Whether that be a campaign or whether that be a short-term or long-term trajectory from this 30 days, you will have personalized to what you need that fits your lifestyle. And so that you know what to do on day 1, day 2, week 3, week 4, you know what to do. And so we're going to walk through that. So give me a moment. I want to change my background on my YouTube because I want to show you, if I can, if it'll come in for me. I would love to show you my backdrop wall, which has my letters BCA. You know what? I got a theme song. I have a jingle that's BCA. I'm going to have to play it for you all. But I think that that's one of those things that there's certain things in regards to what, as you're starting off in business, that you can think about that really is like little things that really build upon your brand, how you enter the market. And that's really what it's all about in regards to clarity. I cannot get my background to change for me. So I guess I'm gonna have to, oh, there it goes. Okay, so I don't want the blur. I wanna go to no background, actually. Choose a virtual background, and I wanna say none, because I want you to see my background. Okay, can't see it that well. Oh, but you can see it on the live for the Facebook. You can see it better. So if you're watching on YouTube, you can go over to Facebook and check it out there. All right, so again, I'm Pamela, and I am the CEO of Business Concepts Accelerated, also known as BCA, And we are excited to be a support for small business CEOs. Me and my team work as a fractional CEO or co-CEO. I have some CEOs that may be at a table, especially for my solopreneurs. Those who are busy solopreneurs will bring me in on the team, kind of as your right-hand woman, right-hand man, right-hand woman, okay? The right-hand woman. And to help in regards to being an advocate. So therefore, two people with a CEO mindset sitting at a negotiating table, and I'm on your team, and however you want to present me, I'm on your team, but you have that mindset. They're helping in any gaps, any opportunities that may have been missed just by you and yourself. You have a person there as support to help you leverage whatever that opportunity is. I've had CEOs who will call me even after our timeline of that consultancy timeline, and they may have an opportunity to come up, a speaking engagement. So I'll get a call, and it is in regards to how to leverage the opportunity that they have at hand. So if you have opportunity and you'd like a sounding board to hear your vision and then help you probably 10 times out of 10, I'd say, to help you to elevate that vision to something even bigger. I don't care how big you are with your vision. I would challenge you to be able to add value to what it is you already have planned and the vision that you have. And so that's how we help small business CEOs. And, our affinity here at Business Concepts Accelerated is as an advocacy for CEOs and founders from underserved communities, because that is the place where they've had extenuating barriers put in front of them. And so many times it's not the matter of fact that they don't have a great idea or haven't done the work, the sweat equity, the MVPs, the patents. They have it all. I have 25 ready founders already in my network, right? The BCA referral network, and private investors and angel investors. We're looking forward to our fourth edition of our Pitch and Purpose pitch event coming up in 2026, looking for sponsors for that event. So it's a very unique event, and we're excited to bring that to light. So in regards to what I wanted to bring tonight, which is talking about the clarity, the 30-day challenge that Business Concepts Accelerated is bringing forth. Tonight, I just want to tell you a little bit more about who I am and what we want to bring to you in regards to having clarity. And it really stems from the point of knowing your gift, harnessing your gift, each and every one of us. And so me knowing my gift, that's how I'm coming on here to tell you how we can help you harness your gift, your talent, your expertise. And so in harnessing that and having clarity about not only what it is, but how you can, I'm going to go through a road of all the pieces that is there to the end where you have clarity on how to turn that into a revenue generating business. Okay. Or so you're taking a hobby to business in a way that makes sense. Not only that makes sense to the marketplace, but it also makes sense with your lifestyle. So what we have is a deep dive session. It's 2 hours that each person that comes into the Clarity program, the 30-day challenge, for each person that does that gets that 2 hours deep dive with my team. And you have opportunity to go through our framework where we talk about it. What we deliver from there is a roadmap that fits your lifestyle. So the end goal could be the matter that you want to just have that you in 30 days, you'll have clarity as to what it is, which direction you're going to go with it based on your lifestyle. Maybe you're not ready to start it for another 6 months, but between now and the 6 months, if you do nothing will happen for 6 months. There's something you could be doing every single day that may take 15 minutes of your time, or you put it on autopilot and it just is doing what it needs to do. And so, especially after coming out of 30 days, you may say, hey, this bright idea that I have really fills a void in the marketplace. Or I've had someone they worked in kind of a warehouse situation and they were one of the production line, employees, but they had a bright idea as to how to save money, increase efficiency, or remove the inefficiencies, and create a more safety environment for the workers at this place. So in working together, we were able to put together her proposal or her plan or her vision on how she could save the company money. And that's what she presented to her managers, and went from there. A bright idea and so it's, an employee recognition, but wow, to have that vision or gift or talent or expertise, talent. Maybe from a young child, you recognize that you had a gift in playing the piano, vocals, whatever your gift, athleticism, brainiac, whatever that was. And you were able to take that talent and you were able to turn it into your trajectory. Now you're molding that talent, you're developing that talent. So by the time you get to whatever timeline at still an early age, you're able to take that to the marketplace. There's been CEOs, a couple other examples, CEOs who have taken, like a colleague of mine, multimillionaire, right? She and her husband had a business, multimillionaire. And from there, she got a divorce. And in that divorce, after having her operation in full mode of bringing in revenue, she now was by herself, and it was not a nice divorce, right? And so in being able to now have to manage putting all of this, social media. Oh my goodness, social media. I'm not good on the computer. At one time she called me and she said, she had gone almost 10 days of trying to figure out how to remove the background from her picture. So it's just her image without the background. And I'm like, oh my God, how do you not call me for something as simple as that? We do at Business Concepts Accelerated, we have our one-day workshop where we talk about social media. And it's the beginning stages really of understanding the small things, the step-by-step, the activity of that workshop is very valuable for those who are new to business. But a whole nother topic and a whole nother day. You do get in week 3 of the Clarity 30-day challenge. It is our Power Social Media Week. So what happens in this 4-week timeline, getting back to the challenge, which we had and that we're presenting starting on January the 12th, So come on in. How do you register for it? I would love for you to go to calendly.com/BCA B2B live, BCA B2B live. All right. And register there. And that gets your, seat and your spot enrolled. So let me tell you again, and then I'm going to end this live. I'm so excited again for the Clarity Challenge that is coming up on January the 12th. We're 10 days out. So you're going to see me again because, one thing people have is this anxiety about talking live or going live on social media. And we talk about it. We really talk about it so you have understanding and you have the steps to know how to make it work for you in your lifestyle. Each and every day you can capture content, and we talk about building a content bank, data bank, content, data bank. You're always building because there's content everywhere. Okay, whether you realize it or not, but we talk about it. right? We break it down and I give you examples, I give you challenges. You go, you do it, you come back where your accountability also through that challenge. So here's what happens. Again, I'm Pamela, CEO of Business Concepts Accelerated, also known as BCA. We have our 30-day challenge. It's a clarity challenge that's coming up on January the 12th and runs 30 days. All right. So in this challenge, what happens, and then I'm gonna shut this down, but I did want to make sure, that you had the information. All right. 30 days. And so what happens is that you have this group session. We do this once a week. And I come on, we talk about the challenge for the week. We go in depth about what it is. And those topics are in our flyer. I'll make sure that it's attached to this broadcast. But that breaks down your 4 weeks, right? We do the group session, and then from there, we move into our one-on-one 2-hour deep dive session. All right. Each and every attendees has the group session per week. All right. And then that's once per week. And then from there, you have an individual one-on-one session with my team. And we talk about either in week 1, we're doing that 2-hour deep dive. So we schedule time for that. And then in week 2, 3, 4, that's when we do, we have more of an accountability session with you. And we're talking about your progress in making sure, what did you do week 1? This is a very interactive 30-day challenge. So if you will put in the work, I can guarantee you, that's how confident I am in my gift. And, as I said, each and every one of us have a gift. We have a gift, just like our individual thumbprint. Each and every one of us were given a gift, whether you realize your gift or not in this lifetime, whether you realize it. Wanted to share a little bit more about me, who I am, and just to make sure that you, have this introduction. I am Pamela McKinney. And Business Concepts Accelerated was first developed back in 1995. And very proud of the company itself. Done it on the side for many, many, many years, and then brought it to full circle. But in addition to that, I'm a multifaceted person. So I harness on the fact that, there's layers, and I also serve, and so proud of the founders and entrepreneurs and people out there that are making a difference in this lifetime. Those out there. And earlier I had the opportunity to speak with the executive director of the Youth Life Center of the Arts Center that's out in Riverdale, Georgia. And in speaking with her, we were talking about her 2026 and her outlook. And she was sharing with me regarding her positioning of her brand. In positioning her brand and coming now to the market to harness what it is, her true gift, she has clarity. And that's what we talked about earlier, the clarity of going into 2026, knowing exactly what steps to do, what the message is, having a strong message in understanding what it is you're presenting to the marketplace is what we're doing in that challenge, right? But so from there, you have the one-on-one sessions, and what we are able to deliver to you is a roadmap. It is a roadmap that shows you what to do next day, next week, and in 30 days, you will be able to step into the marketplace either with a campaign, perhaps, that fits your brand. And that's how you're going to step into the marketplace, and that's planned out. Everything is known and everything's set and ready to go. You could also enter the marketplace. Perhaps it is something now, after coming through 30 days, you realize that you are that you have a bright idea that could be nurtured to fill a large market gap, and it is a solution, and therefore you may be looking for funding. And so between now and that timeline when you are ready to present that to the marketplace or to investors specifically, say for instance at the Pitch and Purpose event that would be coming up, you would have opportunity, you will have that, you can be working on your MVP between now and then. And every day, if you're building your MVP, by the time you get to that point, you've proven that the marketplace has interest in what it is you want to present. You have your data and you go from there. So the point is having clarity in whatever path your road is supposed to lead you. We personalize the roadmap from our 2-hour deep dive session. Okay, so each and every person who registers has that opportunity to schedule that time with my team, and then we go from there. All right. Again, what I guarantee you, and that's how confident I feel, that in 30 days you will have clarity on whether, especially molded into your lifestyle, so it's personalized to you. You have a go-to-market strategy for your brand with a marketing plan, a go-to-market marketing plan. However that looks specifically for you. And I don't care what industry you're in. We have our framework takes you through the proper discovery so that we can deliver that roadmap specific to you and your business. So that is our challenge that's coming up. That's a little bit about me. Again, who we're looking for are small business CEOs and founders, early stage, that needs that clarity. I want you to go into 2026 just with just full throttle, right? I talked about the executive director of the Youth Life Center of the Arts. This is someone making a major announcement, having clarity going into what it is she wants to bring to market. Also, I had opportunity to witness today a message from His Imperial Royal Majesty King Jamal, and it was an address to the global community. I'm so proud of being a part of New Midoriya Kingdom, and I do take the opportunity to share a little bit about my ministry there. I am, and I oversee the Ministry of Workforce Development and Business Affairs. And so you can anticipate on hearing more about the phenomenal direction that His Imperial Royal Majesty King Jamal has for New Midoriya Kingdom, and the solution that we feel brings opportunity for you to be prepared and positioned for the future economy, for the future of your household, the future of your family, your legacy, your business. All of this is so important. It's an important conversation. And I look forward to any business owner out there. I look forward to any CEO of small to medium sized enterprise business. You have a workforce. I look forward to sharing more about that. We're going on an awareness campaign. And with that awareness campaign, we're able to really bring forth the message and the vision and the full vision also of New Midoriya Kingdom. So I look forward to that as well. That's a little bit about me, multifaceted. And I did also just want to share that because you will see me from time to time. But regarding the challenge, that is my gift. And there was another person I wanted to, let's see, talked about, make sure I got all my notes in that I wanted to say. I believe I did. I wanted to also share another type of person. I talked about me. I wanted to talk a little bit more, just a couple more examples about you and who you might be that this challenge would really, really be a support for, someone that I think that would be beneficial, that would benefit from the challenge itself. Okay. And so for that, there is another client that we've had And their thing was the fact that it was a OBGYN doctor, female doctor, and she has an office and practice in Alpharetta, Georgia. And what she encountered was the opportunity to actually provide a service for a local celebrity in Atlanta. And because of that, in talking to her, we talked about the fact of her taking her brand and expanding it so that more celebrities knew who she was. And so we created a rebrand of her practice so that more people, that audience specifically targeted to who she wanted to share her message with and connect with. And there's, of course, the appropriate ways to set up your business so that it does that. We want our businesses, I think, in 2026 to be automated, have the sales funnels, the proper things in place so that you are branding properly from the start, day one, branding properly, okay? Marketing properly. You have the right strategies towards the right audience with the right message. And your vision is crystal clear. You know who you need on the team, you know your pricing, you know your data, you know your numbers, you have clarity. And so that's what we're talking about doing for small businesses. I hope that you will join us. I'm Pamela, and thank you so much. I'll come back on and tell you a little bit more who, what, when, where, and why. All right. Thank you for tuning in.